I don't own the rights to this music, but I own the rights to this message. This is a documentary about being black in America in the 21st century. Tyre Nichols was killed. Well, my first Tyre Nichols was Emmett Till. In 1957, Emmett Till was killed. All right, I've been watching you kill black people all my life. So I put it all in a book, a documentary. Social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. MySpace. And everything I got is in the courts of law. You can start with Mark Steiner. Mark Steiner did 2 stories on me. He did one in 2011 and another one in 2014. All right, Letters to Zion. He did it about my movie, Letters to Zion. And that's my producer, Rob Fix. Everything that Rob Fix has is evidence for a federal investigation. All right, for a federal investigation. Starbucks and Shorties. Been doing this since 2010 at Starbucks. That's our representative, Delegate Stephanie Smith, Legislative District. All right, that's her chief of staff. That's Delegate Stephanie Smith. We talking about postal violations, postal fraud, mail fraud, because everything I did with the United States Postal Services. All right. So you got to produce this mail. That's Natasha. She's the State Public Defender's Office. That's Eric Barron from the Department of Justice. Eric Barron, Eric Holder, Patrick Fitzgerald, Tom Perez, Ronald Davis, Ashley. Yeah, the Baltimore City Dissent Decree. That's Marilyn Mosby. Like I said, it's a cover-up crew. And Marilyn Mosby, the only way that you're going to get out of this, if you snitch. Remember the Stop Snitching video from 2006? I was making a movie about snitching. We're going to see if we're going to snitch on who. That's Chief Justice Mary Barbera. I'm an activist, and I spoke in front of Justice Mary Barbera talking about we need oversight in our prisons. We need oversight in our government. So I gave you oversight. Ask her. She got the information. Social media for social change. That's Peter Frankau. We talking about $250 million that the state of Maryland participated in. We talking about fraud. Fraud in the court. Fraud in the state's attorney's office. Fraud in the state of Maryland Democratic Party. That's Mayor Brandon Scott. Shorty, pull your mask up. We getting ready to unmask Baltimore. That's Governor Larry Hogan. Yeah, Governor Larry Hogan participated in this too for 8 years. He had me taken off the ballot in 2014. I'm a black Republican. I'm a black radical Republican. So the Republican Party gonna eat this too. That's Governor Westmore. No one left behind? Well, we gonna see. That's Xavier Conway. He sent the information back, my whistleblower's application and everything. So he signed for this. If you go to the Sheriff Corrigan asked Judge Carrion to give me my property back. That's Judge Carrion. Judge Carrion has criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger and 52 members of the Democratic Party. Judge Carrion don't act on that information. That makes her parties to a crime. That's Jared Jimenez. We talking about voter suppression. The state prosecutor's office is trying to prosecute me for not paying campaign financing. Well, you got campaign financing violations. That's Delegate GOP Carter. And that's a can of whoop ass. And that's Governor Brown, Anthony Brown, all right? Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, when he ran for governor. So we're gonna put all this together. That's States Attorney Ivan Bates. And that's Hassan Giordano right there. That's Hassan Giordano right there. And Hassan Giordano got this. He took a picture at that meeting at the church the other day over in Edmondson Village. He got that. Brian Frost asked for an investigation in the Donnell, Rochester. Well, we're going to open up an investigation into a lot more people. That's Braveheart. She's the state's attorney. And we talk about Maryland's prison industry. Y'all developed a criminal enterprise. Just like Operation Greylord. You did it the whole thing. That's state attorney, that's Attorney General Anthony Brown. And we talking about the prison industry you was establishing in 2010. Governor O'Malley's mom machine. Stop and frisk and zero tolerance, writing tickets to create and generate revenues. You traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and you trying to make our kids the cash crop. You're trying to send 12-year-olds and 14-year-olds to prison. Not in our neighborhood, not in our community. That's Sarbanes. That's Donna Edwards. That's Elijah Cummings. And that's me at Cummings' office. That's Steny Hoyer. And that's WOLB, Larry Young, TV1. We talking about the cover-up crew. That's President Biden. You coming to Baltimore today. Yeah, Shorty, champion for justice. I am Dred Scott. This is the Minority Report, the great outhouse. And I'm getting ready to out you. Like I said, social media for social change. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Everything I got is in social media. And I'm not by myself. I got supporters. I got supporters. I got supporters. I got pages and pages of people that support me. You talking about your prison industry. Yeah, your prison industry. That's a legal notice. See who got it? Gov.O'Malley. See who got it? Maryland's open for business. See that? Dutch Ruppersberger. That's my ID number. You see who got that? Barbara Mikulski, 2009. Y'all selling blacks into slavery all over again. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and this is the cover-up crew.